With the recent release of OpenAI's model Sora, we were seeing some pretty wild and realistic videos, all generated from a text prompt. Here's a couple of those clips. If you look closely, you'll find some odd standout pieces, but considering just a year ago, the Will Smith eating spaghetti video, which was completely AI generated, looked like this.
Hey, Uncle Phil, come try this.
The AI models for video generation are advancing fast, and I mean super fast. So it begs the question, is AI going to take our jobs?
They took our jobs!
No. The short answer is no, it won't, and I'll share why I think it's here to stay, but only as another tool in the toolbox. As the world develops and innovates, there are certainly things that have been invented to make our lives easier and to automate certain things. For example, there's what we would consider primitive items like the light bulb or the wheel or even penicillin, with the wheel being invented somewhere around 3500 BC and penicillin being invented in the last 100 years. Then there's modern day things that help out our industry immensely, like LED lights, because in the not too distant past, we had to use lighting that could coat the room with heat, and now we have lights as bright as the sun that are cool to the touch just moments after we power them down. I see AI in two frames of reference. The first being used in the video world overall, and the second being used in the live streaming world. I'll start with the live streaming first. One of the best tools that you can have in the live streaming world is anticipation. The ability to anticipate what is going to happen next. The ability to listen to someone speaking during a keynote speech and to be able to discern if they're coming to the end of a thought or if they're coming to the end of their entire speech. While maybe at some point there will be a system that can listen to the intonation of a speaker's voice, transcribe the content live, and in real time make the determination as to whether or not it's time to switch camera angles, I really don't think it'll get to a point where it can do it any better than a human. Another skill that's used in live streaming is troubleshooting. Being able to physically be on site and look at the chain of connections or workflows is something that an AI won't be able to do unless there's cameras all over the place so that the AI can say, hey, you didn't plug in the Ethernet cable and it's not lighting up. That's why your stream isn't hitting the destination. Maybe there will be a troubleshooting system that would take input from a user and then provide the best troubleshooting steps to move forward. But until we can all just afford to have $20,000 robots roaming around our streaming venue and conference center to tell us what's wrong with our setup, I highly doubt AI will take over our troubleshooting capabilities. Last but not least, on the live stream side, is creativity. AI can't be creative without additional input. AI can certainly be fed tons of information from past examples and say these images or colors are going to be the best for your lower thirds graphics, but if it's not fed the right information, it's not going to give a proper output. It would have to know the branding guidelines and colors that the company uses, it would have to know the fonts, it could search the internet and check the client's website, but what if the client was in the middle of designing a new brand and their website was wrong? This all goes back to the fact that AI is only as reliable as the information is being given. Now, let's hop over to the video side of things and look at this from a video editor and videographer perspective. I think there's a lot to be gained here, like drones being able to completely fly themselves and the user being able to dictate what types of shots they want based on a virtual fly-through on Google Maps. But again, it comes down to the user needing to give it input. If we just rely on the AI to do everything for us, it's going to make the best decision with the knowledge it's been given. So if I say to the AI, give me a drone shot that circles the Statue of Liberty, there's only so many iterations of it that I'm going to get because the instructions the AI received don't include creativity or freedom of thought. I see a future where video editing software can be fed multiple video signals and it can analyze mouth movements to sync up audio, and it can do a multicam edit for us. It's getting really close, and there are tons of great AI plugins that will edit an hour-long interview in seconds, but you first have to feed it which audio channel is associated with which camera angle of which person. Maybe we'll see the future of video being fully automated studios where someone walks in and they provide a prompt of what they want filmed and edited, and it spits out a video file. I get that, and I can't wait until we get there, but it just means that we'll pivot. Humans will still own the studio space. Humans will still design and market the concept. Humans will still sell the service. Years ago, before DSLRs were readily available, and before major cameras were affordable, it was mostly the news stations and select few that had access to video recordings. Now, everyone has it in the back of their pocket. We're not losing work. Our work is just shifting, and so it's up to us to make sure that we stay up with the times. Many people who don't adapt and evolve are going to be left behind, but I think that would occur naturally as any technology or industry progresses. AI isn't taking our jobs anytime soon, because at the end of the day, it would require a client to know what the heck they want and how to write a prompt. If you want to stay on top of the AI boom, learn to write better prompts. Learn how to express your creativity in words, and I think you'll start to find that you aren't being left behind or replaced. You're growing. Until next time.